is for finishers. It's why we hold up 4 fingers after 3 quarters. It's why we fight for 1 yard after 99. It's why we hit the wall and smash right through the line. It's why we get up when we stumble. Finishing is painful, but pain is useful. It tears us down only to make us stronger. Champions process pain. They catalyze it. They let it simmer until it comes to a boil. We've got unfinished business. We've got a debt to collect. We've got a score to settle. And there's only one way to settle it. You take the last yard. You play through the last whistle.
The difference between what it means to be good when you're trying to be epic. No, you don't gotta believe in me, nothing can stop me, I already said it. I'm taking everything they stole from us. You got your problems, I'm a whole nother. I'm giving people something to believe in, I'ma show them freedom like a boat.
You stand tall for 4 quarters, or for however long it takes, from start to finish, until the job is done.
Good evening, Night Vision TV. We are live from Northside High School here in Lafayette. District 4A competition tonight. So good to have everybody in tonight for the Night Vision broadcast. Jay Miller, DeAndre Lassard, up high, under the lights, Friday night to bring you big game tonight between your Lafayette Christian Academy Knights and your Vikings of Northside High. The Knights come in tonight, DeAndre, 4-1 on the year. The only loss coming to Ruston, big 5A school for our LCA's homecoming. And the Vikings come in tonight with an overall record of 3-2. And it's the third time that these teams meet up head-to-head, but it's the first time in district play. And so with that, it kind of changes everything. You always want to win your non-district games, but they don't carry near as much weight as the district play does. So good to have everybody. Captains are at midfield. DeAndre, tell us what you expect to see tonight.
Yeah, it's the same thing every week for LCA. If the other team cannot contain LCA's wide receivers, LCA is going to go off. I probably expect that a little bit tonight. I think LCA's receivers are going to have a good one tonight, offensively for sure. And if our offensive line can handle the defensive pressure from Northside, we'll do all right. Also, here's a stat: LCA's offensive line have given up 1 sack.
And that's pretty impressive, with 3
new starters,
and 3 of them being sophomores.
Yeah, a very young offensive line, and they've done, coming in the season, I talked about that, was the big question mark to me for LCA was LCA's offensive line. How are they going to come together? Because I knew we had lost a bunch of players. So, but I've been very impressed by those guys this year.
Well, Jawan Johnson, the starting quarterback for the Knights, comes in, and he's the number 1 quarterback in the Acadiana area in passing yards. He comes in tonight with 1,230 passing yards, 13 touchdowns, and only 2 interceptions. And so we're really excited to watch Juwan Johnson tonight and get this game going. Well, thank you, everybody, for watching Night Vision TV. When we come back, it's going to be kickoff for District 44A as the Knights enter into a new district for the first time. Thank you, everybody. Hit like, hit share, and we'll be back. Kickoff in about 3 minutes. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're watching the Moore's Machine Shop and Fabrication live stream of LCA football.
Night Vision TV is proud to partner with Moore's Machine Shop and Fabrication. What started out in 1989 in a 5,000 square foot shop has now grown into over 65,000 square foot of space and over 50 pieces of machining equipment. At Moore's Machine, you get more than just a machine part. You get a full-service, highly qualified team working for you. From CNC machining, CNC milling, blasting, straightening, deep hole drilling, and precision honing, at Moore's Machine and Fabrication, we can do it all. Thank you, Spanky and Kerry Arsenal, for your continued support of Night Athletics. Vision TV is proud to partner with La Coretta Lafayette. La Coretta will start you off with delicious salsa served with tortilla chips. The ingredients used in all of the dishes are made fresh daily with quality ingredients. From soups, salads, fajitas, or tacos, La Coretta has something new and authentically flavorful for your taste buds to enjoy. Stop by today and enjoy our awesome atmosphere, excellent service, quality, and value. Located in downtown Lafayette, off the corner of Jefferson and Garfield. La Coretta Lafayette.
Yeah, we receiving.
Kickoff here at Northside High School, ready to commence. And the Knights have won the toss, and they have elected to receive, so that potent Knight offense will be have the ball first to begin tonight's action. Now, Juwan Johnson is without for week number 2, or second week in a row, I should say, one of his leading receivers, and that's number 13, Alex Beard. He did have, some MRI or whatever, and I think he's going to be back next Thursday, and they'll just it's kind of a game by game decision, day by day decision on Alex Beard, and then of course Bennett Derwin, the defensive back, he's out tonight again this week, rehabbing a shoulder. So a couple of kids with some shoulder injuries, and but we are set to go.
I think Dudley Jackson, the running back, I think he's also out tonight also. I just got word. So, we got a couple of starters that are out on offense. But look, we have some talent, some younger talent that they can fill in.
It's going to be taken at about the 9-yard line. That's going to be Dedrick Celestine. Makes a cut, and he brings it back out to the 39-yard line. So Dedrick gets a 30-yard return, and the Knights take over 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line.
Yeah, that was probably the best return I've seen this year so far. Good blocking, good. I saw the hole open. I'm thinking he went right to it. Good job.
I think if he'd have just broken to the outside, he probably could have outrun that guy.
After he broke through the line.
Yeah. Here we go, 1st and 10 Knights at their own 39-yard line. Juwan Johnson under center for the Knights. Jalen Noel, the freshman, he makes the catch on the screen, gets a good block, and he picks up. Man, he's into Northside territory.
Good.
Down to the 39-yard line. 1st down Knights.
Really nice play right there. They just, they blitzing off. Look, Northside's going to come off that edge. They run basically kind of a 50 defense, so they got 5 down linemen. Those outside backers are going to come. They just pop it right over them. Good job. Good job not blocking in the back down there by 16.
He finds Alonzo Rise, and he picks up one block. Steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line, so that's good enough for another Knight 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 15.
Yeah, again, just hitting open receiver. They're Northside's in a zone, so he just puts it right into that zone and wide open.
I like the tempo the Knights have come out with tonight. There's Juwan.
Nope.
Blow the whistle. Or go down.
Just get down, at that point.
second and long for the LCA Knights.
Sack. That's Jamarian Johnny for the Vikings, makes the sack. Loss of 10 yards. It brings up 2nd and 20 now for the Knights.
Yeah, the LCA, those quick balls are going to be where it's going to be at. Because like I said, those guys, all 5 guys are coming.
That's a good block right there. Finds a wide open receiver. And he'll bang his way down. Trey Grogan down to almost the original line of scrimmage. And it brings up 3rd down and 9 for the Knights.
Yeah, so with 5 rushers, you got 5 offensive linemen blocking 5 guys. So nobody can help anybody on that line.
Back to live action. 3rd down and 9. Juwan fires.
There it is.
And it's caught. And we're waiting for an indication. And there
Touchdown.
it is. Touchdown, Knights.
Nice slant right there. Who was that? That was Trey Grogan again?
I believe so.
Yeah, number 16, Trey Grogan. Nice ball, nice throw. Well done, LCA. Good start.
And the Knights strike first here tonight. 10-15 took the Knights 1 minute and 45 seconds to go 61 yards down the field. And on for the extra point is number 24, Ryland Thomas. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. It's up, and the kick is good. 10-15 remaining in the first quarter. Timeout on the field. You're watching Night Vision TV. Knights up early, 7-0.
The glory of your youth has passed you by. You missed the winning goal, or you left a little too much on the court. You don't have to wait in a crowded emergency room anymore. Introducing Acadiana's first orthopedic urgent care clinic, a walk-in clinic with extended hours, digital x-ray technology, and on-site casting, bracing, and splinting. Orthopedic urgent care, first-class orthopedics without an appointment.
Well, D, it took the Knights 1 minute 45 seconds, 6 plays, 16-yard completion from Juwan Johnson to Trey Grogan, and just like that, the Knights are up quickly, 7-0 over the Vikings.
That's kind of LCA's pattern on offense. Is that they are they may not quick strike you, but they're going to score they can score on you within a few plays. So, you know, they give defenses trouble. I'm sure they give defensive coordinator coaches fits trying to figure out who you're going to stop, right? Because you never have the athletes to stop everybody, you know, so that's where their trouble is with LCA's offense.
Ian Robichaux set to kick for the Knights, and that will be returnable. That's taken at the Vikings 7-yard line. And then brought down quickly. We'll give that to number 32, Calvin Parker III, on the stop for the Knights. So the Viking offense comes back out onto the field, or comes onto the field for the first time tonight. Now, you see number 5, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's a receiver, D. He's the one that sacked Juwan a while ago. So you got a number of Viking players that are going both ways.
Well, most of them are going to go both ways.
Well, you can kind of see it. They dress out about 35, 37 guys.
Yeah, and for a 4A school, that's not very many kids, you know, dressing out.
Quarterback had a hole, and it was closed quickly.
Thomas up the middle for a short gain. It is 2nd and 6 for the
that was just a QB draw.
Yeah, Sam Taylor came in for that middle linebacker position, filled that gap, and what looked like was going to be a big gain turned out to be about a 5-yard gain, or 4-yard gain, I should say. 2nd down and 6 for the Vikings.
Yeah, and, you know, LCA's defense, you know, they are a very good defense. They're going to give Northside trouble tonight. You know, Northside, they got some good athletes that can get the ball in space and hurt you. So it's going to be important for LCA to stop any big plays they're going to have.
2nd down and 6 for the Vikings. There's a give up the middle. Melvin Heels on the stop for the Knights. And actually, he'll get credited for
for a tackle for loss right there. Loss of 1, 3rd down.
I don't know if you noticed what type of formation and play that was. That was the double wing from last week. That was the same double tight, double wing, and it was just a dive.
Well, it dove.
We saw enough of that last week.
It dove all right. It dove for a 1-yard loss.
Look, Northside's not going to run that all game. They're going to run that here and there. They run a mixture of things.
3rd down for the Vikings.
Like here, they're in 4 wide receiver with a single back, a spread basically.
Here's a little bit of pressure. Quarterback is going to roll out. He has room. Bad angle.
Bad decision by number 3 by coming inside. There's going to be
flag on the play. And it really came so far from behind the play.
It's got to be somebody hit somebody behind the play. Like because when you're so far behind the play, you shouldn't be engaging. You shouldn't be like blindsiding kids, you know. So we're about to find out who it is against. That's what I was talking about. You cannot let these Northside athletes get out because they can.
Yeah, whoever had contain right there lost contain, and that quarterback he scampered, and that's Tommy Thomas is the quarterback, number 4, and that looks like that could go against the Knights.
Well, the first indication from the players on the field was it was going to be against the Knights.
But it came 25 yards behind the play.
I think Melvin hit somebody that had nothing to do with the play because he was the only LCA player near there.
But I just don't understand why he would even do that.
Yes, he should not do that. That's why they have that rule, because you go and you blast somebody that's not even in the play.
Yeah.
I didn't see anybody get blasted.
Yeah, nobody fell, but nonetheless.
But he could have hit him pretty good.
It's going to be 1st and 10 Vikings at the 25-yard line. So 1 out of contain, loose quarterback, and the 15-yard or 5-yard added to the end of the run gives the Vikings 1st down at the 25-yard line. Let's see what the defense can dial up right here. And he's stacked up there at the line. Gall, Bickman and company makes the hit. And no gain, 2nd down.
Northside's going to have a lot of trouble tonight trying to conventionally run the ball. They're going to have to get runs out of their quarterback, maybe get the running back in space, throw a little quick screen to them out in the flats. Something like that. That's where they're not going to beat this LCA.
No, not in your standard operating procedures. Not going to cut it tonight. But they are fast, and you get that quarterback out on the edge, and he can hurt
back
you.
Or a receiver out there. So you got to be real disciplined. He actually can throw the ball pretty good. How are they throwing a flag on that?
I don't know. He had both hands up.
Like he reached up for the
ball.
Called
it a touchdown. How can he call it a touchdown?
He caught that?
No. But I guess it was. He actually called it a touchdown. I have no idea.
The ball was on the ground.
No, the ball bounced. Well, we'll try to figure it out. I don't think anybody knows what's going on right now.
The ref's pulling them back. The white hat is pulling the players back. The Northside players are like, wait a minute, we scored. Y'all called a touchdown.
Well, I don't know how you can call a touchdown if you don't catch the ball. Like, I don't know who that referee is, but they need to check his credentials.
I think he thought he caught it, but the other ref in the middle.
Just because he slept at a Holiday Inn last night doesn't mean. Because the ball bounced. Now,
right.
I get it. Maybe you get it 1st and goal on the 1 or something.
No, you don't get that. Not in high school.
Well, you sure don't get a free touchdown. My goodness. Well, somebody somewhere called a timeout for some reason. I think the referees called a timeout just so they can get their act together. Anyway.
Wow.
We'll see what happens, everybody. Hey, thanks for watching. We'll sort this out. We'll be right back.
Know that life can be very challenging at times. And when it does, life counseling and coaching is here for you. Whether you need marriage counseling, premarital counseling, parenting advice, financial coaching, decision coaching, or just simply help working out the challenges of life, David Baudouin's wisdom and Christ-centered approach can help you gain new hope and change the direction of your life for the better. Daytime and evening appointments are available, as well as phone or video conference calls. Call us today, Life Counseling and Coaching.
Well, it was a pass interference that was called, and it gave the Vikings first down, 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. And that runner is stacked up behind the line. Sandy Lewis and company on the stop. And it brings up 2nd down and 12 for the Vikings. And the Vikings can pick up a first down at around the 3-yard line. Well, we got all of that sorted out. One called it a touchdown, one called it a deflection, and the other ref called it pass interference. And I guess if you add all that up, it's a first down at the 15-yard line.
There you go. Wow.
Well, come on, Knights defense. Got to make a stop
Stiffen
here.
Up. Yep.
6 minutes, 43 seconds.
Oh, interception.
Yeah, he
They're
called
going to call a penalty on him.
And that came after he caught it.
Pass intercepted by number 19.
That's the same ref that called it a touchdown, too, without the ball.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Right there when you're running that kind of route, you're going to have some contact in there. It's not going to be, you know. It's not like he grabbed him or held him or anything like that.
He threw it after we made the interception.
Yeah, he wasn't calling it until he saw the interception. Then he kind of like flicked it on the ground like, oh. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I don't know. Maybe he's just a bad ref. I don't know. They do have them. You know, and the way refs work, they send the best crews to the best games.
Yeah.
You know, so probably that I think it's Westgate Turlings tonight also.
Westgate and Turlings, yeah.
Yeah. So
well, there's more than
just
one
that.
crew,
Yeah, but I'm just saying they kind of.
Yeah. You got Karen Crow playing Lafayette High at LCA tonight.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. 2nd down for the Vikings.
2nd and 3 for the Vikings.
2nd and 3 from about the 7-yard line.
So that means it was a holding call. It wasn't a pass interference call. Wait.
That's his third. Now he called offsides
on the defense.
So there's been 3 flags tonight. It's all come from the same ref. That's number 3. I'm going to keep count of how many times he throws the flag tonight. That's 3 for he's 3 for 3.
On the Knights. That is a first down for the Vikings.
Yeah, we're going to pick on that guy until he gets it right. Nothing personal.
Who did he call it on? Did you see?
Who cares? It doesn't
My
matter.
cameraman says he didn't see anybody jump off sides. So.
Well, they may have been lined up off sides.
Yeah, we can't see that.
Which
from
is
here.
typically doesn't happen.
Yeah, but high school they stopped the play.
He did.
That's true, he did. But if you're lined up off sides, like I don't know.
Well, it's 1st and goal from the 3-yard line for the Vikings.
I'm probably being biased tonight.
Well, it'll fire the Knight defense up for certain. Let's see what happens here. 1st and 10, quarterback back to pass.
He has a wide open
overthrow
receiver.
Wow.
And
now he was feeling the heat, though.
And more importantly, he didn't throw a flag this time.
Yeah, if he stays on this pattern, we're going to be here a long time tonight.
Second down and goal for the Vikings. One receiver to the far side. Two running backs in the backfield with the quarterback. There's the snap. There's the give. Trying to get to the outside. Cuts it back in.
And on the carry for a short gain. It is third down for the Vikings.
That's Sam Taylor and company in on the stop. Down to around the 3-yard line. So now it's third and goal from the 3.
Yeah, good job right there. Keeping outside contained, making the running back turn up inside where all of your defensive help is. It's exactly how you want to do it.
Third down coming up for the Knights. Correction, the Vikings. And trying to get to the outside.
Power there.
Can he get it?
He's going to give it. I think he got to stretch the ball across.
Well, what's funny is the referee was 3. Watch where the referee was. I don't know if you'll see it, but the referee is about the 5-yard line. He's about the 4-yard line.
Yeah, he can't know from his, but that's just bad positioning by that ref. I think he got the ball across, but.
Well, penalties, chalk that up to penalties tonight.
One big play and penalties.
Yeah, just one big play and penalty after penalty after penalty. And the Knights will have to clean that up. There's the kick.
The kick is up and good.
And the kick is good. 7-7, 5:16 remaining in the first quarter.
Judy Services, locally owned and operated. Judy Services offers high-quality plumbing and water treatment equipment throughout Acadiana. For your commercial and residential water and plumbing needs, give them a call at 837-1760. That's 837-1760.
And we're back. 5:16 left in the first quarter, 7-7. Vikings are about to kick off to the Knights. Pastor Jay's on his weekly phone call, so y'all got to put up with me for a couple seconds or a minute or two. Oh, short kick. I was watching them at pregame kicking, and the kicker would sometimes get a really nice kickoff, and then sometimes it would just kind of not go where he wanted. So I don't think that was a planned onside. That's just kind of, sometimes the kicker's a little short. So Knights take over, 1st and 10 from their own 35. Come out with 4 wide, 1 in the backfield.
Juwan Johnson set. 1st and 10 Knights from their own 35-yard line.
Got him deep. He's wide open. Trey Grogan again. Going to be touchdown Knights.
Number 16 for an LCA touchdown.
Oh, my. Touchdown Knights. I don't know where his fight song is. Oh, he's on it on his phone. So it's going to be a extra point coming up. And here comes the extra point. So the Knights come out with one play on a 17-second drive and score. And, I mean, that's the key, right? That's the key offensively. Our O-line doing their job, and the receivers be running wide open.
NORTHSIDE 7, LCA.
Y'all probably didn't see this, but after the play was over, when I looked back at the line checking for flags, number 7, LCA's number 71, I forgot who that was. That is Jesse Jeffrey. He had pancaked his guy 20 yards in the back. Like, he just took him, drove him down the sideline, and just put him on the ground out there. Fantastic block.
Well, there's your fight song. We missed it.
There you go. You had the phone.
Had the phone.
Yeah, LCA has 128 total yards to Northside's 43 on 6 plays. 128 yards on 6 plays. That's not a bad average for the night.
No, Ian Robichaux set to kick off for the Knights. And the Knights, Deani, they got to get that defense and get a stop, a turnover, force a punt, turnover on downs. And the Viking defense cannot stop the Knight offense.
It's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen. It's just a matter of how many trick plays, how many times outside. Oh, my goodness.
Man,
he was wanting that ball to go in the end zone. It didn't, but he actually made a decent recovery down to about the 17-yard line. The Vikings will start there.
I would have let that ball go, too.
Well, he did, and it just bounced and didn't get in the end zone.
It bounced the wrong way for him. Yeah. So LCA is averaging 21 yards a play on offense right now. Yeah, and look, LCA's defense, I mean, they did a good job on pretty much every single play except for that one play. And that was just one of the linebackers just broke his outside contain, allowed the quarterback to get outside of him, and then, he was off to the races. So they'll clean that up. I'm not super worried about that. We're not going to make that mistake a ton of times.
4:50 remaining in the first quarter. Thank you, everybody, for watching Night Vision TV. Jay Miller, Deani Lessard, Jacob Broussard. There's a quarterback, has time, finds a receiver over the middle, brought down, but that's a Viking first down.
Yeah, that was a good he just ran a deep in route, and the quarterback had time. Quarterback stepped up. Quarterback could have ran the ball.
That's what I was about to say. The quarterback had options there. He could have probably run for the first down, elected to throw it. And once again,
LCA just has to contain some of the really, that's a big play, but that's not a huge play.
1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line of the Vikings. Tommy back to pass.
There it is.
And he gets sacked right there. That'll be a loss of about 7 yards. And that's going to be coming in on the blitz as Jeremiah Jackson.
Yeah, and LCA had Doyle Bickham spying the quarterback on that play. So he didn't cover any receivers. His job was just to sit kind of in the spot and just watch the quarterback.
And you know what? That probably was a called quarterback draw, if you would, because he wasn't looking for anything and he took off. But right when he took off, we feel that hole. Jeremiah Jackson comes up, makes the sack. 2nd down and 16 for the Vikings. There's the pitch.
Sweep.
And trying to get to the outside, won't go anywhere. He'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, maybe give him a gain of 1. So 3rd down and 16 for the Vikings. Well, here's where the Knights need to not give up a deep pass, a interference, a penalty, and extend this Viking drive that's basically, other than one play, hasn't done much now.
And LCA's playing man coverage, like they're man-to-man, like I got you and I'm sticking on you. So, that's sometimes in high school you're going to get some penalties, when you run that, if you put your hands on them too much or if you got a ref that's calling it a little too close.
2:50 and counting. And we're set to go. There's a quarterback.
Lost outside again.
That's got to be a hold. How come he didn't call that?
Tommy Thomas around the left side.
Well, there's the flag. Maybe he did see it.
Well, that flag is in the back over
Well,
here. You think he's throwing it for over there?
I think he threw it.
Oh wait,
over
look on
there.
the sidelines. He's got it by the box, right by their feet. That ref did throw the flag on that side.
Maybe so.
See the two refs standing?
Well,
right by
they got to take the penalty. If not, it's going to be 4th and 2 if they decline it. And so you got to take it. So it's got to be 3rd and 20.
Yeah, take the option away of them going for it on 4th.
They're going to go for it. You know, at 4th and 3 at the 50, they're going for it.
Agreed. Yeah, and right there, Doyle Bickham, he came inside again. You cannot do that with this quarterback. You got to keep that outside contained, even when you're rushing the quarterback. You got to go for the upfield shoulder.
10 yards from the spot of the foul. They'll mark it off. It'll bring up 3rd and about 22 for the Vikings. The clock stopped with that penalty at 2:31 remaining in the first quarter. Now we're set, ready to go. Clock winding. Knights come rush with 3. And that pass is incomplete. And I tell you, he had the inside step on that cornerback right there. And if that ball would have been thrown on the money, it could have been dangerous right there for the Knights.
Look, we're playing a man, pretty much a press. You know, our guys are up in their face. They're not playing a backed off man coverage. They're playing a pressed up man coverage. We're hoping our defensive line and linebackers can get to the quarterback or get him off his spot.
Alonzo Rise back deep to receive along with number 28, Brennan Walker. Vikings are in punt formation with a 4th and 22. I don't suspect any kind of trick right here. And it's blocked.
Blocked. Pick it up.
And it's picked up.
I think he got on his knees.
Well, either way, that's going to be Tyler Charles with the block. And the Knights take over 1st and goal at about the 5-yard line.
Yeah, he blocked that basically with his chest and stomach right there. He was all over that one. They were way too slow kicking that ball.
Well, they're marking down at the 8-yard line, so Juwan will have 8 yards to go.
It's going to bring our average down a little bit.
Yeah, it will. Won't get 21 yards here. Unless our referee starts chucking some yellow flags. That'll back him up.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we go. Hey, man, I'm going to back off of him. It's like 5 plays in a row he hadn't thrown.
I know, man. You better shut up.
We're good. 2 minutes, 8 seconds. Juwan Johnson looks to the sideline for instructions. And now we have a whistle. It's going to be timeout, and it'll be timeout Vikings. We'll take it with them. When we come back, it'll be 1st and goal Knights from the 8-yard line. Vital Integrators is a leader in the IT and AVL industries. From managed services, conference rooms, LED walls, or outsourcing all of your IT needs, Vital Integrators is your solution to technology challenges. Focus on doing what you do best and let us focus on what we do best. Call us today to see how we can help you. 337-313-4200 or visit us online at www.vitalintegrators.com.
Supporting our football team and all of our NHS students.
1st and goal for the Knights at the 8-yard line. Juwan Johnson and company come out. And in the backfield is going to be Dedrick Celestine.
I think Northside wanted a timeout. The coach went to have a discussion with the refs. He was pointing at the field. I don't know exactly what I think that's why he wanted the timeout. He wanted to talk to the refs.
Here we go. Juwan Johnson back to pass. And he throws to the back shoulder, but it's incomplete, intended for Alonzo Rise. So brings up 2nd down and goal.
Yeah, Alonzo, he was pointing to himself saying, hey, my bad. Because it was a weird route. It didn't look right. It didn't look like he was going where he was actually going.
Well, 2nd down and goal from the 8-yard lines for the Knights. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side.
Celestine, the lone running back for the Knights. Here comes a snap. Speed, motion. It's given to TJ Marcel, and he goes untouched. And that's touchdown TJ, touchdown Knights, no flags on the play. How about that?
So that blocked extra point leads 2 points for LCA. Short field, quick score. Two-play drive.
And we're set here for the extra point. It's up and good.
Your score with
156 remaining in the first quarter. Knights up 21-7. Thank you, everybody, for watching Night Vision TV, home of your Lafayette Christian Academy Knights.
The law firm is proud to partner with Night Vision TV. We know that the legal system can be overwhelming. We'll provide legal counsel in a manner you can understand. You can be sure that you will receive the best in-class representation while also keeping you informed and updated each step in the process. Don't wait. Contact us today for a free consultation. Call 337-47-McGee.
8 yards.
Back live from Viking Field. Jay Miller, Deani Lassard, high above Viking Stadium. And I tell you what, we score quick, but it seems like this game is taking a long time. And that's probably what happens when you do score quick like that. 28 points in the first quarter, and I didn't see the actual time. It's 7:31. And just a lot of stoppage.
Yeah, it's like having a timeout. Every time you score, it's like having a timeout or longer. Oh, he's lucky. It goes in the end zone this time.
Goes in this time. Ian Robichaux with the touchback. And so the Vikings will have it 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. You know, D, I've been very impressed so far, and I've only had 2 drives, I guess, but very impressed with the play calling by the Northside Vikings. Just kind of getting some wideouts out down on the field, one-on-one. Quarterback, very athletic, opened up a gap, had one big play for positive yardage of about probably 28 yards. Other than that last drive, they've been pretty proficient offensively. The help with the flags, obviously, but I like the play calling by the Vikings. You know, that's another good play right there.
That's a QB power right there. So they pull a guard and bring him around to fill the hole. They bring the fullback straight in the hole also. QB is just going to follow.
And, you know, the Vikings are 3-2. And if that one man, that linebacker, misses him, he's it. He's gone for 15, 20 yards. Yeah. So it's important that all of our linebackers and our outside linebackers are at the right place at the right time, because these guys are athletic.
One thing Coach Falk is always going to teach you and preach, he's going to preach disciplined football. Do your job.
Bad play there, but look what happens.
Yeah, 2 missed tackles. That's 3 missed tackles. And 4th one gets him down.
So what happened is the quarterback, you saw, he goes to make a handoff. The running back went the other way. So it's a busted play, if you will. And with his athleticism, gained 17 yards, and that's a Viking first down.
And that's why you put in high school football, you put your best athlete usually at quarterback, because he's going to have the ball in his hands 90% of the time.
Yeah.
And that's what you want. He's the guy who's going to beat the other team for you. We do that with Jawan.
1st and 10 Vikings at their own 40-yard line. There's a give, and there's a hole. And then he's brought down. Ty Lee and company put a hit on him. And
I think we
stops him there, but that's a gain of 9. Watch this play. You see.
I think we had a slant on. Melvin Hills slants hard inside. See him goes inside. Easy double team. The linebacker's late and gets blocked.
missed a tackle, but Ty Lee's there and brings him down to the ground.
But that play's got to be made by the linebacker reading that block and coming straight down that hole. He didn't. He sat and he waited for the block. I think that was Doyle.
Well, Keelan Tebow, number 6, was the one that
missed the
him.
tackle.
Yeah.
Well, he's the safety. He's coming. He sees the play. He's coming too. But that's not necessarily his spot.
Well, finally, at the end of the first quarter, D, we made it.
All right.
All right, everybody, we'll take a timeout with them. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikings when we come back to kick off the second quarter. Knights 21, Vikings 7 here at Northside High School.
Night Vision TV is proud to partner with Moore's Machine Shop and Fabrication. What started out in 1989 in a 5,000 square foot shop has now grown into over 65,000 square foot of space and over 50 pieces of machining equipment. At Moore's Machine, you get more than just a machine part. You get a full service, highly qualified team working for you. From CNC machining, CNC milling, blasting, straightening, deep hole drilling, and precision honing, at Moore's Machine and Fabrication, we can do it all. Thank you, Spanky and Kerry Arsenal, for your continued support of Knight Athletics.
Second quarter about to get underway. It'll be 1st and 10 Vikings at the 50-yard line. We're set to go.
Yeah, I think LCA, well, I don't think that's going to be on us. It looked like we jumped. I didn't notice anybody move.
Looked like everybody jumped right there.
Yeah.
You'll see the whole, it must have been a hard count. You'll see all of them, probably 3 or 4 of them set. And on that hard count.
Oh, yeah. All 3 interior guys.
Yeah. 1st and 5 for the Vikings.
QB keep lost outside contain again.
Ty Lee runs him out of bounds, but Thomas picks up a Viking first down inside the Knight territory down to about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I think that was Jeremiah Jackson. I think he squeezed inside a little too much, and if you do that with this quarterback, I mean, he's going to beat you on the outside. You can't squeeze that far down as a defensive end.
1st and 10 Vikings from the Knight 40-yard line.
And it may have been 44. It may have been Smith, who actually was the outside guy on that play.
Quarterback hands it off, and not this time. Cassidy Smith.
Yeah, much better job. If you notice, he kind of took those couple steps up the field, sat, and then whenever he saw the running back come inside, then he collapsed.
Yeah, you see him come up right, well, kind of
late, yeah.
Kind of late, but right there, yeah.
That's exactly how you're supposed to play that right there.
Loss of 1. It brings up 2nd down and 11 now for the Vikings. If you're watching on Facebook and our YouTube, be sure to leave comments. Let us know who you're pulling for.
He was bobbling it. I think he's going to call it a catch, though, the way he's running down.
Yeah, but he was out of bounds. There's no way that was out of bounds.
He's checking with the other ref.
He's calling it a catch. I knew he was going to do that. Watch. Tell me, bobble.
He's way out of bounds before he even touches the ball.
2 yards out of bounds. And, D, I got to say it.
That's terrible.
The same ref that called the touchdown is the same ref that called that a pass completion.
Well, here's the bad part. He looked at the back judge, and looked at him and confirming he caught the ball, and that guy said yes.
Well,
because this ref's looking at feet. That ref's looking at ball.
Night Vision, you just saw what we've been talking about. Big run. by Jonathan Bonnet.
I mean, he broke 2 or 3 tackles.
Yeah,
right there.
he did. Gain of 4, hard fought 4 yards. Second down and 6 for the Vikings.
Second down for the Vikings.
That ref is the best player on their team.
Man. I mean, you saw it on the replay, right? That dude was a whole foot out of bounds. Bobbling the ball.
Yeah. At least he caught it. You know, he called a
caught it at
touchdown
the end.
without a catch.
You're right. At least this time
He's
actually
getting better.
caught it.
Yeah, he's getting better. Now if he'll just watch the feet to see if it's in bounds, we'll have the full package. Quarterback in trouble. Can he get to the outside? Wait, is he out of bounds?
That's a touchdown.
Is he out of bounds?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Third down for the Vikings.
Third down and 4. The Vikings can pick up a first down at about the 8-yard line. And so big third down play. I'm sure this is 2-down territory for the Vikings. Meaning if they don't pick it up here on third down, most likely they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Yeah, definitely. And that time Cassidy did a little better job of staying outside. Like he was able to get him pushed out of bounds. You know, he was still – like number 4 is just really hard to contain.
Timeout on the field. Timeout Vikings. That's their second called timeout of the half. We'll take it with them. 21-7. 10:05 remaining in the second quarter.
The glory of your youth has passed you by. You missed the winning goal, or you left a little too much on the court. You don't have to wait in a crowded emergency room anymore. Introducing Acadiana's first orthopedic urgent care clinic, a walk-in clinic with extended hours, digital x-ray technology, and on-site casting, bracing, and splinting. Orthopedic urgent care, first-class orthopedics without an appointment.
Night Vision TV is proud to partner with Moore's Machine Shop and Fabrication. What started out in 1989 in a 5,000 square foot shop has now grown into over 65,000 square foot of space and over 50 pieces of machining equipment. At Moore's Machine, you get more than just a machine part. You get a full service, highly qualified team working for you. From CNC machining, CNC milling, blasting, straightening, deep hole drilling, and precision honing, at Moore's Machine and Fabrication, we can do it all. Thank you, Spanky and Kerry Arsenal, for your continued support of Night Athletics.
Third down, quarterback in trouble.
Oh, get him on the ground. Get him on the ground.
Finally brought him down to the ground, and it brings up fourth down.
On the play, there's fourth down for the Vikings.
For the Vikings, 4th and 10 from about the 17-yard line. And I believe the Vikings are going for it here.
Yeah, they're definitely going to go for it. There's no reason not to, right? I mean, if you don't make it, you give them the ball on LCA, the ball on this 17. So definitely a good spot to go for fourth. I watched their kicker and warming up. Their field goal kicker, I don't think he has this kind of range at all.
Here we go, 4th down and 10 for the Vikings.
Play clock, delay a game.
Well, he's going to say that he called the timeout before the delay of game.
Northside Football would like to thank elite level Viking supporters, Kinchin Funeral Home, James Farm Attorneys, Integrity Title Company, ARS Retirement Services, Eagle One Solutions, Unitech Training Academy, Dr. Cassandra Paulette with Lafayette General, Audubon Family Medicine on Moss, Gentry's Plumbing.
He's fussing with that same ref on the sideline.
Yeah, he's saying, wait, with 1 second, I called a timeout. You didn't give it to me. Anyway, they lost 5 yards, so it's 4th and 15. And trips to the far side, one receiver to the near side, a lone running back, and quarterback. Oh, my goodness.
He's going to probably score.
Touchdown, Vikings, number 4, Tommy Thomas.
Now, I think what's crazy is his knee may have went down. Let's see if the replay will show it.
It was
like
close. It was close. It looked like he got his hand down for sure. No, he put his hands down.
And that was actually the ball. No, it was a good play.
So here's what LCA's got to do. They got to quit rushing so far up the field, right? Because LCA's defensive backs are pushing up, 7-8 yards. Well, they're getting at the level of the quarterback. So what you got to do is you got to rush, but only rush to about 4 yards and not push all the way past the quarterback. You're going to have to contain him somehow.
Kick is up. And the kick is good.
That's their best play.
9 minutes remaining in the first half. Vikings 14, Knights 21. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Vision TV is proud to partner with La Coretta Lafayette. La Coretta will start you off with delicious salsa served with tortilla chips. The ingredients used in all of the dishes are made fresh daily with quality ingredients. From soups, salads, fajitas, or tacos, La Coretta has something new and authentically flavorful for your taste buds to enjoy. Stop by today and enjoy our awesome atmosphere, excellent service, quality, and value. Located in downtown Lafayette, off the corner of Jefferson and Garfield. La Coretta Lafayette.
Nine minutes. Vikings score on a great play by the quarterback.
That's their best play, a busted play. That was a pass.
He was almost sacked in the backfield. Sandy Lewis had him or hit him, didn't bring him down. That's going to be offsides.
He was way across.
There's a flag on the play.
I think he knew it too. 5-yard penalty, back him up, re-kick.
Did the ref switch sides? That's a different ref on this side. Oh, my bad. Right, he's the one on this side of the field.
Instead of kicking from the 40, they'll kick from the 35, which may present a run back for the Knights. Dedrick Celestine back deep to receive for the Knights, as well as Brennan Walker. They're both stationed at about the 20-yard line. And it's going to be Celestine at the 20-yard line. Gets a good block there, looking for a hole. Trying to get to the outside. And he'll be run out of bounds at about the 45-yard line.
Horse collar.
Did the flag come out?
Flag's on the ground.
Yeah, that's if the flag came out, it's so hard to tell. The grass, it hadn't rained in 2 weeks. Grass is kind of brown. I see the flag now, so that's going to be a horse collar.
We think it's horse collar.
No, it's got to be from that where it is. It'll be 15 yards from that play. Knights will be in great field position. Should be in the Viking territory, about the 45-yard line.
Horse collar. Yeah, but if he doesn't horse collar him, he probably takes it to the house. So probably a good penalty by the Vikings right there.
First and 10 Knights at the Viking 43-yard line. And the Vikings defense has nothing to say about the Knight offense thus far. The Knights have had 3 possessions and have come out with 3 touchdowns. The second one coming out in 1 play. Juwan back to pass. It's a screen, and it's Noel.
They're going to call a holding on us?
Pass complete for a LCA first down.
I mean, that's
flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Probably a holding on LCA. I didn't see it, but where it was thrown. But if it's where the flag is at, then it's across the first down.
It's still first. It'll be
still first down.
First and 8.
Yeah, it'll still be first down, but like first and yeah, you're right, 8 or so.
Yeah, first and 8.
Wait, pass interference, LCA. How can it be pass interference on a screen pass behind the line of scrimmage? That pass was behind the line of scrimmage. So how can you call pass interference on?
Now they're backing it up from.
Well, yeah, because it's from the line of scrimmage, a pass interference. It's 15 yards pass interference. And he threw that. He threw that after the run. Bro, I'm going to lose my mind tonight.
Well, I'm not worried about it with our offense. We'll probably score on this play.
QB draw.
Juwan gets it out to the 50-yard line. Gain of about 7 yards. Second down and probably closer to, I'd say, 17 yards. Second down and 17 for the Knights. 8 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Hurry up offense for the Knights. Juwan keeps again. Just slips down.
Yeah, he knows. If he breaks that tackle, it's done.
Stop by number 4, Tommy Thomas.
And so the quarterback makes the stop right there, Dean. Number 4. Third down and 4 for the Knights. Knights trying to climb out of that pass interference penalty. And let's see if they can do it right here. He's going.
Oh, no, he's got
drops it.
Catch the ball. That's
Trey Grogan.
Oh, he's got 2 touchdowns tonight.
That would have been his third,
yes.
right in his bread basket. And he drops it. 4th down.
It was around his knees a little bit, so it was a little low, but, man, you got to catch that.
He had both hands on that.
You know he's hating it right now.
Yeah.
He's like, throw it to me again. I'll catch this one.
I promise. Give me another chance. 4th down. Knights need 4 yards, and they get it right there.
Yeah,
That'll be 5-yard penalty on
the hard count.
And Vikings get a little taste of their own medicine. They pulled that off against the Knights.
I think that's the first Vikings flag right tonight.
First down for the Knights.
Well, the Knights pick up a first down on a 5-yard offside penalty by the Vikings. 1st and 10.
Look, the Vikings are out there playing man coverage. They're like, we're going to guard you one-on-one.
Here comes a blitz.
Screen back the other way.
It's Noel. Oh, he fumbles it.
Out of bounds, though. Way out of bounds.
Fumbles complete. There's a fumble on the play out of bounds.
I don't know if he can fumble it forward like that, or is that a college rule?
He's marking it out where the ball went out.
I think that's in high school. High school, you mark it where it goes out.
I think so, too.
Well, that should be at about the 11-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line for the Knights.
We're going to bring on our rules official, Josiah Broussard from
first down for the Knights.
Karen Crow.
1st and 10 Knights. They can pick up a first down on about the 2-yard line. Juwan,
He just escaped that tackle.
And that's in. He's in for the touchdown. Waiting for the signal. Touchdown, and there it is. Touchdown Knights. Juwan Johnson would not be denied. There is a flag, D, but I believe that's going to be a face mask.
After the play.
Ryland Thomas set for the extra point, but there's a penalty we're dealing with. This is one of the reasons this game's taking so long.
It looked like he did a horse collar motion. The ref. He's talking to Coach Falk, so that means he's asking him, what do you want to do? Do you want it here? Do you want it on the...
Let's kick it.
Kick off.
Kick the extra point. Let's go. Well, now we're going to talk it over with the other coach. Well, D, we should wrap up about 1 o'clock in the morning because it takes about 25 minutes per call, per flag. God forbid we get 2 flags on the same play. We may miss kickoff for LSU tomorrow at 11.
Find that. Unsportsmanlike on it. I didn't catch all of that, what all that was.
I don't care. Kick the extra point.
Offsetting penalties. I think that was offsetting penalties. I think it looked like unsportsmanlike conduct.
We're going to run out of music right here. Ryland Thomas.
I think I'm going to get one of those burgers.
Well, you got time. Here's the snap, the kick, it's up. And the kick is good. Finally, everybody. 7:09.
Vital Integrators is a leader in the IT and AVL industries. From managed services, conference rooms, LED walls, or outsourcing all of your IT needs, Vital Integrators is your solution to technology challenges. Focus on doing what you do best and let us focus on what we do best. Call us today to see how we can help you. 337-313-4200 or visit us online at www.vitalintegrators.com.
Sportsmanlike.
Ready to go here. 7:09 remaining in the second quarter. And Ian Robichaux set to kick for the Knights. Knights up 28-14 with 7:09 remaining in the second quarter. Not sure what all the penalty was, but nonetheless, it must be on the Knights because we're kicking from the 25. We're set. There's Ian, there's the kick, and it's going to be fielded at the 20-yard line.
Joshua Kohler on the return.
Good coverage by LCA right there.
First and 10 for the Vikings.
I mean, they only got it up to the
Yeah, you see all the guys coming down the field. They held their lanes, coming up the field, held their lane till the returner made his move, and when they did, they just collapsed on him. Good job by the special teams and the Knights and company. All those guys get a little credit for that tackle right there. All right, first and 10 Vikings, 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
QB draw.
Tommy Thomas on the carry for a
Thomas on the carry.
Second down.
Give him a gain of 2. Second down and 8 for the Vikings.
Yeah, I don't know if that was just a function of how quick that draw was or if that was LCA, on the sidelines, coaching telling them, hey, guys, look, you can't run past the quarterback. You got to stay in your lanes even when you're rushing the quarterback and not get upfield too much.
Second down 8, 6:18 remaining in the second quarter.
There's a blitz. Sam Taylor, yep. They collapse it right there on him.
And good coverage. Look at the defensive backs.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody covered. Of course, he didn't have time to look for a receiver anyway. I'm just saying. Good coverage by the secondary. Good up front play by the front line. And that's a loss of 6. 3rd down and 15 for the Vikings.
If you're going to play defensive back for Coach Falk, you better be able to play man coverage. You know, a lot of high schools don't always play a lot of man coverage just because you don't have the athletes. You know, but here, you want to play DB, you better be able to play man coverage.
8 seconds. They better hurry if they're going to get this play off.
4 seconds. 3. They're not going to get it.
And they called it right there. This time they calls a timeout. He gives it to him.
That's his last timeout of the half.
Vikings call their 3rd and final timeout. We'll stay right here with 5:19 remaining in the ball game. For those of you just tuning in or tuning in late, Knights get the ball first in the first quarter, and it was Juwan Johnson to Trey Grogan for 16 yards. And Trey gets his first touchdown pass of the night. And then on the second possession for the Knights, Juwan Johnson connects with Trey Grogan again, 78 yards, one play. And the Knights were off and running 14. The Vikings get on the board, make it 14-7, and then TJ Marcel with a 8-yard run. And then you just saw Juwan Johnson with a 19-yard run, and there's your 4 touchdowns tonight by the Knights. 3rd down and 15 for the Vikings. Snap is high, and the quarterback hits his own lineman and goes down. He got, he was engaged.
Lineman shoved him into the quarterback.
And so it's 4th down and long for the Vikings, and I would assume that punt team is going to come onto the field, and it looks like there's a changing of the guard happening, and punters drop back to punt.
And look, if he doesn't go down, he has some room to run. So LCA very fortunate on that play that, he got knocked down right there.
That's a delay of game. Or were they?
I mean, he threw a flag. I mean, the clock ran out.
Five-yard penalty, delay a game for the Vikings. And they were punting anyway. It's just brings the Knights with a potential 5 yards closer.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want to give LCA – if you're the Vikings, you don't want to give LCA anything, right?
Yeah.
LCA doesn't – you don't need to help LCA's offense if you're the Vikings.
We blocked one.
What is he doing?
Well, he got it down. Trev will give him an earful right there.
Look, he is giving him an earful because that is something you do not do.
1st and 10 for the Knights.
Because if he muffs that thing, it's a live ball.
And he's got 2 Vikings by him. I mean, they were going to recover it.
Well, 1st and 10, right around the 50-yard line. We'll call it the 49 of the Knights. The Knights have 4 minutes and 16 seconds, and that's plenty of time for this Knight offense that scores so quickly to be able to put some points on the board before half and extend this 28-14 lead over the Vikings.
If they could get the ball again, they got enough time to score a couple times. The way they're playing tonight.
And the Vikings have no more timeouts. Juwan Keats, he has a blocker. And he's going to bring the ball down inside of Viking territory to about the 40-yard line. And that's good enough for an LCA first down. He'll stop the clock just for a moment to get the chain set. And now the clock is up and moving. 4 minutes remaining in the first half. 1st and 10 Knights.
He's got him. he caught that one.
Bang!
Trey Grogan, touchdown.
TJ
Marcel.
Marcel.
All right, you're right.
My goodness, what a catch.
What a throw and a catch.
Let's see if we caught it on the replay. I'll start the music.
Good blocking by that O-line. He just puts it out there for his guy. Man, just dropped it in the bucket right there. Great job by the Knights. Quick score right there. That's exactly what they do. How many yards? Touchdown was that? That was a 40-yard pass and touchdown.
Your score with 3:33 left in the second
Extra
quarter.
points.
LCA
Good.
35, Northside 14.
The LCA Knights are proud to partner with Scott Gilner Racing. Scott trains 2-year-olds from Kentucky to Louisiana, from Iowa to Florida. You won't find someone better with your 2-year-old than Scott Gilner. Contact Scott at 337-499-9767 and let's meet in the winner's circle.
And we're back. Welcome back, everyone. 3:33 left in the second quarter. LCA leading 35-14. And LCA's out here about to kick off. He's got Jawan is 8 for 10 and 195 yards passing with 3 passing touchdowns. And then he has 1 rushing touchdown also. Let's see what this Knight defense can come back out. And, I mean, the goal is to contain number 4. He's the only one who's been able to hurt LCA so far tonight. There goes Robichaux. Short kick, it bounces. Picked up at about the 18-yard line. He actually should have allowed that ball to go out. If it goes out, then the Vikings would get the ball, I believe, at the their own 40-yard line. So bad decision by the player to pick up that ball. I mean, it was definitely rolling out. And there was no LCA players around it.
Well, the Vikings will have 3 minutes and 27 seconds to try to put some points on the board. They have 0 timeouts. And if I'm not mistaken, the Knights have 3 timeouts. So if the Knights wanted to try to get the ball back, there would be an opportunity to be able to stop the clock several times and force Northside to give the ball back up with some time on the clock. Remember.
Wow, great catch. Man, that was actually very good coverage. He swiped at the ball, but a really good catch by that receiver. Good throw by the quarterback. Wow.
Yeah, and look, good coverage on the play. And that young man DJ Hawkins is all over him. He just makes a fantastic catch for the Vikings. And he takes that ball all the way in tonight, to the 48-yard line, where the Vikings will have it 1st and 10, clock moving inside of 3 minutes.
Inside give there. Good job by the LCA defense shutting that down.
Melvin Heels on the tackle for the Knights. And that's no gain, 2nd down and 10.
I don't know about that play call, like a running play that hasn't worked all night so far. Like, it's not really the running play you want to run. You want to get number 4 run the ball or get the ball down the field with the arm.
2nd down. Well, it looks like they gave him a gain of 1. 2nd down and 9 for the Vikings.
Yeah, you need first downs right here if you're the Vikings.
Well, I think more importantly, they want this clock to keep moving. He's looking down, and it's incomplete.
Intended for number 11, Cameron Gotch.
Intended for Cameron. DJ Hawkins on the coverage, and it was just well overthrown. Stops the clock with 2:14, and it brings up 3rd down and 9 for the Vikings. And
Yeah, and he was well covered right there. Like, he wasn't open. Quarterback just put it up to give him a 50-50 ball. He just overthrew it.
Third down coming up for the Vikings.
Good job.
Sam Taylor on the tackle. And
Tommy Thomas on the carry for a short gain. 4th down for the Vikings.
And I tell you what, number 4 on that tackle, Tommy Thomas, comes up just a little slow. Sam Taylor tackled him high, but he tackled him around the shoulder pads and the helmet. And young man's getting up. He's shaking it off, saying,
yeah, it wasn't like the hit wasn't big. I think what was big was whenever he tackled him, he's bringing him down. He's got him around the shoulders, and he's bringing him forward. And his weight just kind of falls maybe on top of the quarterback as he goes down to the ground. It wasn't like a big hit or anything. It was just kind of he caught him from behind. It was almost like he was jumping on his back for a piggyback ride.
Yeah, you can see the Northside staff and trainers kind of tending to him, and he may have to come out one play.
He has to come out one play, yes.
They don't have a timeout.
Well, they're punting. They're punting anyway. It's 4th down, 4th and 9.
Oh, in other words, if they decided they were going to go for it,
right,
there's no timeout to call to put the quarterback back in.
Yeah, I think he's okay. I think he was just a little shaken up. They're not looking at him on the sidelines or anything like that. They I think he just got kind of roughed up right there. And, I mean, he's probably a little exhausted because he's pretty much their whole offense, tonight.
And the Vikings only have 10 guys out there. No, they got
it's 11.
It's 11. It's going to be fair catch at the 28-yard line by Brennan Walker. And with 1:55 to go in the half, the Knights offense with 3 timeouts come back onto the field. And DeAndre, that's more than plenty of time for the Knights to get some points on the board. Now remember, coming back after halftime, it's going to be Vikings ball first. Knights won the toss and elected to receive. And so it'd be good to get some points on the board here.
Reverse.
Can he get a block?
That's Alonzo Rise. There's going to be a penalty, probably a holding penalty.
Yeah. That stops the clock with 1:43 to sort out the dirty laundry.
So 1st and 5 about.
They may have called that on Juwan. He was the one running out there to pick up a block. I didn't really see it.
We have a Northside player down also. It looks like cramps. I think number 1 was the one who made the tackle out there. Number 1, that is Joshua Carter.
The senior Viking on the top 4 of the Vikings. 1:43. Now, DeAndre, plenty of game left. We have the whole second half. But next Thursday night, the Knights will be at home, and it's going to be the Turlings Rebels. Now, the Turlings Rebels, they in non-district play, they go 5-0. Now, tonight, they're on the road at Westgate in a district opener. And we'll have to wait to see who came out on top. Both of those teams undefeated going into tonight's game. And if the Rebels come out victorious, your 6-0 Turlings Rebels will come to Knight Field for the first time in both schools' history for football. And the Knights, in all probability, will come in next week at 5-1 with a victory tonight. 1:43 remaining in the first half. Juwan Johnson back to pass, has time.
He's got 2 guys open. Oh.
In and out of the hands of Dejan Senegal. And he grabs that left knee, and the trainers are coming out onto the field. Unfortunately, that doesn't look like a cramp or a hamstring.
No, he's grabbing the back of the knee. Yeah, Marzell Marzell's not supposed to run that route that far out. Marzell kept floating to the outside, and he's supposed to stay more up in the middle.
We'll take a timeout. 1:35 remaining. It'll be second down for the Knights when we come back.
Vital Integrators is a leader in the IT and AVL industries. From managed services, conference rooms, LED walls, or outsourcing all of your IT needs, Vital Integrators is your solution to technology challenges. Focus on doing what you do best and let us focus on what we do best. Call us today to see how we can help you. 337-313-4200 or visit us online at www.vitalintegrators.com. Vision TV is proud to partner with La Coretta Lafayette. La Coretta will start you off with delicious salsa served with tortilla chips. The ingredients used in all of the dishes are made fresh daily with quality ingredients. From soups, salads, fajitas, or tacos, La Coretta has something new and authentically flavorful for your taste buds to enjoy. Stop by today and enjoy our awesome atmosphere, excellent service, quality, and value. Located in downtown Lafayette, off the corner of Jefferson and Garfield. La Coretta Lafayette.
The glory of your youth has passed you by, you missed the winning goal, or you left a little too much on the court. You don't have to wait in a crowded emergency room anymore. Introducing Acadiana's first orthopedic urgent care clinic, a walk-in clinic with extended hours, digital x-ray technology, and on-site casting, bracing, and splinting. Orthopedic urgent care. First-class orthopedics without an appointment.
Second down and 5 for the Knights. The young man down was Dejan Senegal, and he kind of walks off under his own power after being looked at by the trainers. We hope that kid is going to be all right. Here we go. Double stack receivers for the Knights. Jawan Johnson back to pass. And he finds number 14, that's TJ Marcel. And he's going to go down for a ninth first down around the 46-yard line. Temporarily stops the clock with 1:22.
Yeah, good job just finding a completion right there. Stops the clock. Get up to the ball. Let's go.
Still have plenty of timeouts if they need. Pass complete. That's TJ Marcel. 9 yards on the reception. Second down and 1. Inside of 1 minute, 55 seconds. And
second down and short for the Knights.
Knights do have timeouts. I'm sure the coaches know that. Here we go. There's a pass to
eyes wide open.
Alonso makes a move.
Wow.
And I don't see any flags.
Touchdown.
Touchdown LCA.
Knights.
Touchdown Knights.
Here comes the replay. You'll see Rise. He gets that wide open, and then the two defenders kind of run into each other on the move, take each other out, and he just scoots into the end zone.
Well, I said there was plenty of time for the Knights to put up some points. They got the ball with 1:55. They only needed about 1 minute and 7 seconds of that 1:55. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 37 seconds remaining in the half, and the Knights extend their lead by a score of 42-14. We'll stay right here. Night fans, don't forget, next Thursday night, the night train rolls into Knight Field for a Thursday night game. It'll be your Turlings Rebels coming into Knight Field for the first time in school's history in district play. Knights will come in tonight 1-0 in district play with a win tonight, and depending on Westgate Turlings outcome, Turlings could come in undefeated and 1-0 in district play. And then the next week, the Knights have on the following Friday night, Westgate at home. So the Knights, two of the perennial powerhouses in District 4-4A, are coming to Knight Field this year, and then we'll return the favor next year. Vikings take it on about the 10-yard line.
Good moves, right? Oh. Man, he got slammed down.
And the Vikings will take over right there.
Flag on the field. There'll probably be a hold, block in the back, something like that maybe.
Which will probably back the Vikings up a little bit, I would anticipate. I didn't see the flag, but I heard the whistle. Trying to get the White Hats' attention.
And number 4 is back out on the field, but I don't know if you noticed this, but number 4 also plays free safety for them. So he's definitely exhausted, right? Because he's running all over the field when LCA is on offense. He's running all over the field when LCA is on defense. So this kid better have some good stamina.
Holding on the Vikings backs them up 10 yards. They'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 15 with 28 seconds. Now, Knight fans, get your tickets early, but more importantly, get to Knight Field early next Thursday night. You thought the Acadiana High game was packed. Just watch when the Turlings Rebels come to town this Thursday night. Especially if the the Rebels upset Westgate on the road tonight. And if so, it'll be your 5-1 Knights and your 6-0 Rebels on a Thursday night. And that place is going to be packed. I have a feeling we're going to break the all-time attendance record next Thursday night. And that's regardless if Turlings wins tonight or loses. And so get there early on a Thursday night. Quarterback in trouble, Melvin, and he just throws it up.
Oh, this could be dangerous.
It's a tip drill, and it's caught by number 12, DJ Hawkins. He's racing for the sideline.
He's going to score.
And it's a touchdown. Touchdown, TJ. Touchdown, Knights. I don't know if we caught the whole replay, just the celebration. And I'll tell you what, that was an intentional tip by the first guy there. He knew that he probably couldn't bring it down because the offensive player was there. He tipped it up right into the hands of DJ Hawkins, and he races down for the score. My goodness, what a turn of events in a hurry.
Yeah, when the quarterback let that ball go, I was like, no. Okay, yes for LCA.
Yeah.
But if I'm his coach, I'm like, no. Don't throw that ball. Like, just go into halftime.
Kick is up. Kick is good. It's 49-14. Your Knights up big over the Vikings. We'll stay right here. We're going to go to a timeout in about 7 seconds. So next week, get to Knight Field early. Gates will open at 5:30, and it is going to be jam-packed. DeAndre, I believe I was told by our athletic department after the Acadiana game, we had just shy of 5,000 people.
Wow.
And that was a Friday night. Now this is a Thursday night, so that has a bearing in a lot of your young students coming out. But I tell you, if Turlings does win tonight, I'm going to guarantee over 6,000 people next Thursday night at Knight Field. Be a part of History Night Nation and help set the record for most in attendance. It's going to be a wild one. Ian Robichaux puts one on the ground. It bobbles, and it's finally, well, hurry up, pick it up. It's finally picked up, and it's going to run out the clock as he goes down, and that'll be halftime.
Half the score. LCA
at the half, it's Knights 49 and the Vikings 14. Well, we'll take a 15-minute timeout, and when we come back, we'll have the second half. Thank you, everybody, for watching Night Vision TV. Jay Miller, DeAndre Lessard. Glad we can bring you all of the action. All right. Second half coming up in just a little bit.
Night Vision TV is proud to partner with Moore's Machine Shop and Fabrication. What started out in 1989 in a 5,000 square foot shop has now grown into over 65,000 square foot of space and over 50 pieces of machining equipment. At Moore's Machine, you get more than just a machine part. You get a full service, highly qualified team working for you. From CNC machining, CNC milling, blasting, straightening, deep hole drilling, and precision honing, at Moore's Machine and Fabrication, we can do it all. Thank you, Spanky and Kerry Arsenal, for your continued support of Night Athletics. Night Vision TV is proud to partner with La Coretta Lafayette. La Coretta will start you off with delicious salsa served with tortilla chips. The ingredients used in all of the dishes are made fresh daily with quality ingredients. From soups, salads, fajitas, or tacos, La Coretta has something new and authentically flavorful for your taste buds to enjoy. Stop by today and enjoy our awesome atmosphere, excellent service, quality, and value. Located in downtown Lafayette, off the corner of Jefferson and Garfield. La Coretta Lafayette.
Judy Services, locally owned and operated. Judy Services offers high-quality plumbing and water treatment equipment throughout Acadiana. For your commercial and residential water and plumbing needs, give them a call at 837-1760. That's 837-1760.
Cheapo Plumber. Busy. Call back. Beep.
Thank you for calling Ace Plumbing, your personal plumber. This is Ronnie. How can I make you smile?
Your personal plumber, let us give you a hand.
We all know that life can be very challenging at times. And when it does, life counseling and coaching is here for you. Whether you need marriage counseling, premarital counseling, parenting advice, financial coaching, decision coaching, or just simply help working out the challenges of life, David Baudouin's wisdom and Christ-centered approach can help you gain new hope and change the direction of your life for the better. Daytime and evening appointments are available, as well as phone or video conference calls. Call us today, Life Counseling and Coaching. Pat McGee Law Firm is proud to partner with Night Vision TV. We know that the legal system can be overwhelming. We'll provide legal counsel in a manner you can understand. You can be sure that you will receive the best in-class representation while also keeping you informed and updated each step in the process. Don't wait. Contact us today for a free consultation. Call 337-47-McGee.
Whether the glory of your youth has passed you by, you missed the winning goal, or you left a little too much on the court, you don't have to wait in a crowded emergency room anymore. Introducing Acadiana's first orthopedic urgent care clinic, a walk-in clinic with extended hours, digital x-ray technology, and on-site casting, bracing, and splinting. Orthopedic urgent care, first-class orthopedics without an appointment.
Josh and Sarah Boudreau with the Floor Factory are proud sponsors of Night Football. At the Floor Factory, you will always be sure to find great service, great prices, and knowledge of all materials. And they deliver. They not only deliver their products, but they deliver top-notch customer service, the best prices, and they are always on point. From ceramic floors to bathroom tile to wood floors, stone, or vinyl, the Floor Factory has you covered. Contact Josh today at the Floor Factory, located on 3125 Collie Saloon Road in Lafayette, or call 337-534-8421. Vital Integrators is a leader in the IT and AVL industries. From managed services, conference rooms, LED walls, or outsourcing all of your IT needs, Vital Integrators is your solution to technology challenges. Focus on doing what you do best and let us focus on what we do best. Call us today to see how we can help you. 337-313-4200 or visit us online at www.vitalintegrators.com.
The LCA Knights are proud to partner with Scott Gilner Racing. Scott trains 2-year-olds from Kentucky to Louisiana, from Iowa to Florida. You won't find someone better with your 2-year-old than Scott Gilner. Contact Scott at 337-499-9767 and let's meet in the winner's circle.
Night Vision TV is proud to partner with Moore's Machine Shop and Fabrication. Which started out in 1989 in a 5,000 square foot shop, has now grown into over 65,000 square foot of space and over 50 pieces of machining equipment. At Moore's Machine, you get more than just a machine part. You get a full service, highly qualified team working for you. From CNC machining, CNC milling, blasting, straightening, deep hole drilling, and precision honing, at Moore's Machine and Fabrication, we can do it all. Thank you, Spanky and Carrie Arsenal, for your continued support of Night Athletics.
Football is for finishers. It's why we hold up 4 fingers after 3 quarters. It's why we fight for 1 yard after 99. It's why we hit the wall and smash right through the line. It's why we get up when we stumble. Finishing is painful, but pain is useful. It tears us down only to make us stronger. Champions process pain. They catalyze it. They let it simmer until it comes to a boil. We've got unfinished business. We've got a debt to collect. We've got a score to settle. And there's only one way to settle it. You take the last yard. You play through the last whistle.
The difference between what it means to be good when you're trying to be epic. No, you don't gotta believe in me, nothing can stop me, I already said it. I'm taking everything they stole from us. You got your problems, I'm a whole nother. I'm giving people something to believe in, I'ma show them freedom like a boat.
You stand tall for 4 quarters, or for however long it takes, from start to finish, until the job is done.
Welcome. All right, there we go. So welcome back to LCA Night Football. About to kick off the second half here. Pastor Jay is not up here, so we have me here. I'll give you all a couple stats while we're waiting for this kickoff here. Total yards, LCA 315, Northside 173. Passing 267 LCA, 4 touchdowns, 72 for Northside. Rushing yards, 48 for LCA with 2 touchdowns. Northside 101 rushing yards with 2 touchdowns. Penalties, 7 penalties for LCA for 70 yards and 7 penalties for Northside for 55 yards. Time of possession, LCA 5 minutes, 44 seconds. Northside 17 minutes, 52 seconds. Jawan he's 11 of 14 for 267 and 4 touchdowns. He rushed 5 times for 30 yards and a touchdown. TJ Marzell, 3 receptions, 67 yards and a touchdown, and a 8-yard rushing touchdown. Trey Grogan has 3 receptions for 90 yards and 2 touchdowns. Alonzo Rise has 2 receptions for 70 yards and a touchdown. And defensively, LCA has 4 sacks. And Sam Taylor is the leading tackler tonight with 5 tackles. Melvin Hills has 3.5 and 1.5 sacks. So definitely winning on the paper and definitely winning on the scoreboard. So welcome back, Pastor Jay.
Second half underway, getting ready to be underway. Here's Ian Robichaux with the kick. And we have a whistle. It's going to be offsides called against the Knights. And then the ball went out of bounds also. So I don't know if they have
is
automatic right there.
Yeah, it stops the play. Offside stops the play.
So we'll back them up 5 yards. Ian will kick off from the 35 rather than the 40. And we'll try it again. Jay Miller, DeAndre Lassard, Jacob Broussard, and stats up here tonight is Hayden Lassard, former graduate of Lafayette Christian Academy and former football player of LCA Knights. Up here in the booth, helping us with stats. Thank you, Hayden. Here we go. We'll try it again. Ian Robichaux from the 35-yard line. And it's going to be taken at about the 12-yard line. Good coverage by the Knights.
Good. Who is that, Noel?
That's Noel. Jalen Noel, number 22.
He weaved around a couple. I was watching kind of the whole way, and he kind of weaved around a couple blockers. Never got touched, and good job making that tackle right there.
Well, the Vikings offense will come onto the field for the first time in the second half. And let's see if they trot their quarterback, number 4. They do. Number 4 is going to be Tommy Thomas. He had kind of went down earlier, came back into the game. But a lot of times you take that much time, 20 minutes, and things start getting stiff. But he's back out there, and we're glad to see him out there. Number 4, the quarterback, Tommy Thomas. Here we go. 1st and 10, Vikings. And
running back went the wrong way.
Running back went the wrong way, and it worked out great the last time.
Thomas on the carry.
But not this time. Small gain. DJ Hawkins comes up and makes the hit. Gain of about 2 yards, 2nd down and 8.
Oh, I wanted to give an update. Turlings was up on Westgate 24-7.
Well, it was 17-7 they scored.
They scored like right as the third quarter got going.
Yeah, so if that score holds, D, you got the Turlings Rebels coming in to Knight Field, number 1 in 4A in all the state, number 1 in the district, and first time to Knight Field. Vikings tripped up at the line. Bonnet falls forward for a 2-yard gain. 3rd down and 5 coming up for the Vikings. St. Thomas More played North Vermilion. They're up 35-0 at the half.
Yeah. I didn't check out any other scores.
Karen Crow was up 19-14 at the half over Lafayette High at LCA.
That should have been a holding there.
Finally run out of bounds.
For a gain of 1. It is 4th down.
Jaden Winters knocks him out, and it brings up, is it 4th down, huh, D?
Yes, 4th down.
Okay, he didn't, the box, waiting for the box to move. It didn't move. 4th down in about 3. And that punt team trotting back on the field. Now the Knights have a lot of clean jerseys out there. I noticed that on defense. So Coach Falk may have sat his starters. They may get one more possession to start the second half, but that'll be it, I would imagine. There's the kick. It'll be fielded. Well, it's dropped. Brennan Walker took his eyes off the ball just for a second, and that's all that was needed. Northside right there in his face to pick up that muff punt, and the Vikings get a first down. 1st and 10 from the Knight 38-yard line.
Yeah, and you have several defensive linemen. Taylor's out, Bickham's out.
Yeah, a lot of new.
All the defensive line is all fresh.
Nicholas Cook is in
1st and 10
at linebacker. You got Seth Alford, number 21. Down at the line is Byron Smith at nose guard. And that's going to be Seth Alford on the tackle for the Knights. Gain of 1, 2nd down and 9.
Look, even that second-string LCA defense is no slouch. You know, they'll come, they'll put the wood to you, and you know they'll play very disciplined. You know, these guys are well coached.
Jamison Marzell, number 38, a freshman out there at left tackle for the Knights. High snap.
Option. Good job by Luke Green. He, as a safety, he has the pitch man. He filled that alley perfectly. He just didn't quite finish it by making that tackle, but look, he was in the right spot.
You know, a name we didn't call tonight, which is unusual, is Luke Aragona.
I don't think. Well, we didn't run the ball hardly at all.
No,
we had a couple sweet plays we ran, but we ran nothing inside, and we never were short. Like
but normally, we'll find Luke on a screen pass or something. They
we didn't even run a lot of those tonight.
Yeah, no, didn't get his number called much tonight for sure. Of course, when you score,
we ran what?
We only
20
had
plays,
6 minutes of offense. Oh, good screen.
Well, okay, so he's not allowed to do that.
That's what I meant.
The other receiver's blocking the guy before the ball's even thrown.
Yeah,
you have to wait.
Pick play.
Yeah, you have to wait until the ball is thrown.
Well,
or caught.
Is it? They give him the first. No, he's going to be short.
Short. 4th and what? 2?
4th and 2. Well, a long one. I have a feeling it's going to be a quarterback draw.
That's a good guess.
I know that's what I would call. About one of the only things that have worked well for the Vikings tonight is keeping the ball in Tommy.
4th and 1 for the Vikings.
In Tommy's hands for sure.
There he is. Wow, good move.
Tommy Thomas on the carry.
Fixes the first down, gets out of bounds.
Northside. First down.
That was a real nice move he put right out there.
Stops the clock with 8:32 in the third quarter. 49-14. You know, DeAndre, with 9 minutes remaining in the second quarter, the score was 21-14. Think about that. 9 minutes remaining in the second quarter. It's 21-14.
Couple good stops, quick scores, and then the bad pass at the end of that half.
That's a hold.
Yeah, they're not going to call that.
Tommy Thomas around the right side for
quarterback keeper. That's going to be a loss of about 3 yards, it looks like. Second down and 13 coming up for the Vikings.
It's second down for the Vikings.
Yeah, this is some real good experience for that LCA second-string defense, you know. Come out here, get some plays in, get some hits, you know, see it full speed. You know, because they're out at practice basically, you know, they're the practice dummies.
7:50. There's a whistle. That's delay a game, but they called a timeout right before. Well, in the fourth quarter, D, it's Turling's 24 and Westgate 7. In the third quarter, it's Acadiana High 36, Sam Houston 16.
Catalan's Family Farms, Jamal Wheatley with Keller Williams.
And in the third quarter, Carencro 19, Lafayette High 15.
Oh, that's a close game. Wow.
All right, I'll take my final call, statewide radio. I'll be right back.
Oh, we're already back. I thought we were at commercial. Here we go. Second down and about 13 from the from LCA 25. Tommy takes a snap. Quick pass, slant. Good moves by number 1.
Pass complete to number 1.
Taken
Joshua
down by
Carter.
number 43. That's Luke Green. Pickup of about 8 or so.
Third down and 3 for the Northside Vikings.
Going to bring up third down and 3. So 10 yards. Third and 3. They'll say 15. 7:07 to go in the third quarter. There's a snap. And they're on him very, very quickly. That's number 8, Tyler Charles. He was almost to the quarterback before he had time to do anything with that ball right there.
It is fourth down for the Vikings.
Good job. And that brings up fourth and about 9 yards. Good job by that Knight defense right there, stiffening up after that muff punt. They pretty much run the same formation of 4 wide. QB back, going deep to the corner. It's out of bounds. Incomplete. So that brings up a turnover on downs for Vikings, and LCA is going to take over at their own
1st and 10 for the LCA Knights.
21-yard line. 1st and 10.
Well, we'll see some new faces, new jerseys coming out onto the field. I'll tell you one thing I'd like to see is a running clock here in the second half.
Well, both coaches have to agree to that, and a lot of times coaches won't agree to that.
Well,
usually the losing coach won't agree to that. So, but I mean, it's only a 34-point game, 35-point game.
Well, Ashton Begno at quarterback, and he's a handoff right up the gut.
Celestine.
That's Celestine, and that falls forward for about a 6-yard gain. 2nd down and 4 coming up for the Knights.
Yeah, that's what you're going to see a lot of. You're going to see a lot of handoffs right here. We probably won't snap the ball until, there's, or maybe I'm wrong on that. No, they're running it. They're playing ball.
Celestine trying to get to the outside. He does. Finally steps out, but that's not until I think he hurt himself on that far sideline after he ran through.
Yeah, looked like he came back down the little hill.
Yeah, he
slipped, kind of fell.
He slipped on that thing. Kind of looked like he's grabbing a hamstring over there.
Jeez.
1st and 10, Knights. Ashton Begno, the sophomore, in at quarterback for the Knights. 5:18 remaining.
Jet sweep.
Jet sweep.
Well played by the Vikings
Jason
right
Gasper
there.
right there. And nowhere to go.
Tackle made by number 27.
Loss on the play.
Dugas.
Brings up second down and 12.
Quick score update. Turling's 27, Westgate 7.
Turlings did that on the road tonight in New Iberia.
You know, last time Westgate lost was against LCA. Wow.
Receiver fell down, but he was able to make the catch to Jonas Woods, who was laying on his back.
Yeah, that was great. That was great. So last time Westgate lost the football game was against LCA in the first game of the season in last year.
That's right. They went on to win the 4A state championship. There's a screen back to
to
Calvin Parker.
Okay.
And Parker, no flags. Parker takes it into Viking territory to the 37-yard line where the Knights will have it 1st and 10.
Yeah, I like this. I like this, letting these guys kind of play, right? You know, the whole playbook for these second-string kids is in play. You know, a lot of times the second string comes in, they just make the quarterback hand the ball off and, run out the clock.
3 and out.
But with
Landon Broussard, I'll try to give some of the names. Landon Broussard at left tackle for the Knights. Jonas Woods in at running back. There's the give. And it's not much there. He'll be stacked up. Loss of about 1.
Yeah, that O-line did not do their job on that play.
On the carry for a short gain. 2nd down for the Knights.
At receiver, Braxton Boudreau, the sophomore, out there on the far side. Nicholas Celestine, the freshman, on the right side. There's Gasper in motion.
That almost was a big 6 there.
Pass incomplete.
Well, the Northside guy's getting up slow, and he's the one that put the hit.
27, Keegan Dugas.
It'll stop the clock. It'll bring up 3rd and 12 with 2:53 remaining in the 3rd quarter. And young man, I think his name is Dugas. He's up. He'll have to go to the sideline just for a second and sit out at least one play. And so 3rd down coming up for the Knights. Ball at the 41-yard line. Letting that time run. Actually, the play clock is stopped. I don't know why we take it so long.
Oh.
Pass incomplete.
Incomplete.
A little off on that one.
4th down for the Knights.
And it looks like the punt team is coming on for the Knights.
And that's I think that's LCA's first punt of the night.
It is. The Knights scored on every possession in the first half. Had the ball 7 times, scored 6 times, scored 7 touchdowns, 1 on the defense. Oh, should have made a hit right there. Run out of bounds, and the Vikings will take over. 1st and 10.
Number 21, Tyron Williams.
At around the 32-yard line, there is a flag on the play. We'll take 7 minutes and sort this out.
Update, Turlings 27, Westgate 14.
Probably fourth quarter? Is that
yeah,
what
it's definitely fourth quarter. I do not know how much time or anything.
Well, the penalty looks like it's going to be called against the Vikings. Block in the back on the punt return team. Backs them up 10 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 Vikings from their own 20-yard line with 2:36 remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, we'll see if this LCA defense can shut them down again. I mean, the key is containing number 4.
Jonathan Barnett on the
flag on the play.
Helmet came off.
There's a flag on the play.
I'm not sure if that's the reason the penalty. It was hands to the face.
Right. Either holding or hands to the face, I would think.
If they don't run this clock, we may never leave this game tonight.
You know, each team had 7 penalties in the first half. We're well on pace for that again.
Well, it's going to be your 5-1 LCA Knights playing host to your 7-0 if the Turlings Rebels can hold this Westgate Tiger out of the end zone twice here in the fourth. Turlings Rebels will come into Knight Field 6-0 and 1-0 in district play. And the Knights come in 5-1, 1-0 in district play, and it should be a good one at Knight Field. Turlings will come in after the big win over Westgate. They'll be number 1 in 4A. And Knights may move up a spot or two. Quarterback Tommy stacked up, no gain, 2nd down.
That was 38, Jamison Marzell. Good job by him containing that quarterback, keeping outside contained, tackling the upfield shoulder.
2nd at about 20 for the Vikings. And now the time is finally running down just a little.
And Northside's in no rush to get the play off. You know, they're still in the huddle and there's 6 seconds left.
Well, they do not want the ball in the hands of the LCA Knights. No time, but I guess they didn't run the play clock.
Hey, I'm actually not going to complain about that because that would have been another 7-minute talking about the penalty.
Incomplete, 3rd down, but it stops the clock.
3rd down for the Vikings.
Beautiful Friday night for Friday night football. Weather-wise, that is. Glad to have everyone tuned in to Night Vision TV. Let us know where you're watching from. If you're still watching, with a score like this, you kind of lose viewers over a while. Quarterback scrambles, and he's going to run out of bounds at about the 19-yard line. He'll be short of the 1st down. It'll bring up 4th and 10 for the Vikings.
Back to the line of scrimmage. It is 4th down for the Vikings.
It looks like their punt team's coming out.
Well, let's
see if we can hang on to the
ball this time. Ty Lee, Brennan Walker. That's going to be blocked. Nope.
No, we didn't try.
And Walker pulls that one in. And Knights will take over at the 50-yard line, where they'll have it 1st and 10 with 1:15 remaining in the third quarter. JV offense comes onto the field. Ashton Begnaud at quarterback. Normally, at quarterback would be Dejan Senegal. But when he kind of tweaked his knee a little bit, I haven't seen much of him since then.
Yeah, you're not going to see him in this game, the rest of this game. You know?
Yeah.
Just, you know.
High snap. Begnaud able to wrestle it in, but he takes the sack.
He was very fortunate to get that one back into his hands.
2nd down and 15 with that loss of 5. Under center is Kerry Amon. He'll need to bring it down just a little bit for Begnaud.
I went right through Begnaud's hands.
Begnaud picks it up, and then he's going to be sacked down at the 20-yard line. Well,
25-yard loss right there.
The first one was high. The second one was a rifle.
Yeah, I mean, it just went right through his hands. I don't know if, you know.
Well, it came back 900 miles an hour.
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
Well, it's 3rd and 3 zip codes.
That was more like a deep snap right there.
For the Knights. They got to get to they're on the 20-yard line. They got to get to the Viking 40 for a first down.
37 yards to go.
Your score at the end of the third quarter, LCA 49, Northside.
Well, that's the end of the third. You're
like
watching the Moore's Machine.
Eagle One Solutions, Unitech Training Academy. Dr. Cassandra Paulette
Live stream on Night Vision TV. When we come back, we'll finish this up in the fourth quarter.
Night Vision TV is proud to partner with Moore's Machine Shop and Fabrication. What started out in 1989 in a 5,000 square foot shop has now grown into over 65,000 square foot of space and over 50 pieces of machining equipment. At Moore's Machine, you get more than just a machine part. You get a full service, highly qualified team working for you. From CNC machining, CNC milling, blasting, straightening, deep hole drilling, and precision honing, at Moore's Machine and Fabrication, we can do it all. Thank you, Spanky and Kerry Arsenal, for your continued support of Night Athletics.
Fourth quarter, and your halftime score was 49-14. Into the third, 49-14. So no score in the third, and the Knights have the second team offense onto the field the entire half. So the starters on offense and defense have seen their last action. The only action they'll see is if they happen to be on special teams. There's a screen. It's complete.
Pass complete.
Good defense right there by Vikings.
Number 2, Kyron Zeno.
And so it'll bring up fourth down. That completion resulted in a gain of about 2 yards, so it's still fourth and forever. Sam Taylor on to punt for the Knights, and Sam get a good one. Flip the field. Good snap. Good kick.
Woo, he caught that on a bounce.
Yeah, he did. And the tackle made.
Number 1, Joshua Carter.
It'll be a block in the back, probably.
First down for the Vikings, but there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, I think they hit Britt Miller.
Yeah, I saw Britt go down. A kid was kind of behind him. Flag was near. They were the only people near the flag.
The call is going against the Vikings. Well, and so the Vikings will be backed up 10 yards. And they'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line.
Number 21, Tyron Williams on the carry. It is 2nd down for the Vikings.
All right, for all you cheerleader fans, you can hear what's going on down there. You got your Knight cheerleaders and your Northside cheerleaders doing a little dance from the sideline.
And we got one down.
We need a trainer. Fumble, and the Knights look like they recover.
Yes.
It is recovered.
Coming up with the ball is going to be number 29, Jaden Winters. And I'm not sure if he made the initial hit, but he comes up with the football. And so the Knight offense in good field position with 10:24 remaining in the ball game.
Yeah, let's see if we can kind of redeem ourselves, get some of those yards we lost on that last possession.
.24. Ashton Begno in at quarterback.
There's Calvin Parker.
That's Calvin Parker, the third. And he picks up 12 yards on the carry. 1st and 10 Knights.
Taywin Isidore.
For Parker.
First down for the Knights.
Inside of 10 minutes, Knights are going to take all of the play clock, I would assume. Run as much time as they can off of this clock. They'll have to snap the ball with 9:25 on the game clock. 5 seconds. Begno gets his team set. There's a snap. There's a give. Trying to get to the outside. No gain. Jonas Woods on the carry.
Yeah, Calvin could not get that seal block on that guy. And 25, he couldn't cut that up inside because there were 2 other guys there.
2nd down and 13 with a loss of 3 on that run by Woods. More importantly, the clock did not stop. 8:50 remaining in the ball game. Looking for a hole, makes a spin move, great move. Still on his feet.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Can he get there?
Oh, wow.
Touchdown, Knights.
They
Touchdown.
had
Is
him.
that Calvin Parker?
That's Calvin Parker.
Oh, my goodness. Calvin Parker in.
Wow.
They could not bring him down. Parker would not be denied. My goodness, what a run. And I tell you what, that fired up the Knights sideline over there for sure.
Oh, yeah. All the Knight players were pumped for that.
$55-14, and we got running clock. Let's go. Run this thing. Kick is up, and the kick is good.
Northside Vikings 14.
Knights all over the Vikings. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back.
McGee Law Firm is proud to partner with Night Vision TV. We know that the legal system can be overwhelming. We'll provide legal counsel in a manner you can understand. You can be sure that you will receive the best in-class representation while also keeping you informed and updated each step in the process. Don't wait. Contact us today for a free consultation. Call 337-47-McGee.
Let the celebration begin.
For the running clock?
Running clock. I like that, D. When we went to timeout, there was 7:30. Now we got 6:30. Run that clock, baby. Now we celebrate.
That's always a good thing because, you have a game that's in hand and it protects the kids from any injuries. Yeah, we get to go home earlier, but it kind of protects, kids from, injuries.
Robichaux with the kick. Good-looking kick. Vikings will take it about the 5-yard line. He eludes one tackler, but not the last. That's going to be Dylan Kelly on the tackle for the Knights. Vikings will have it 1st and 10 with 5:45 and running here tonight. All right, Knight fans, next Thursday night, your Knights will be in action against the Turlings Rebels. And I don't know if you got an updated score or anything changed.
27-14, fourth quarter. Looks like I don't know how much time is left.
Right,
but it's got to be getting close.
Got to be getting close to the end of the fourth quarter. But nonetheless, it'll be your 6-0 Turlings Rebels coming to Knight Field with one of the number one receivers and one of the top quarterbacks in the area.
Number 21, Tyron Williams on
that Prejean kid.
Face mask is going to be called against the Prejean kid from Turlings. Face mask going to be called against the Knights. That ought to give the Vikings a first down. Well, it's a 5-yard, but it's an automatic first down. Quarterback back to pass.
Good coverage, actually. He just kind of overran it. The Vikings score.
Joshua Carter for Northside. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Yeah, he was in, who is that, 28? That's Brennan Walker. He's in pretty good, in good position and good coverage. He just overran the play. By the time he looked back, he was running past the receiver, Receiver stops, catches the ball, and then takes it to the house. You know, I heard one of the Vikings fans right before that play was yelling at somebody like, take it to the house. Well,
they did.
He did.
Extra point try coming up for the Vikings. Clock's running 3 minutes.
Oh, wow, the Rebels are 3rd and goal.
And the extra point
is good. With 2:50 left in the fourth quarter, your score, LCA 56, Northside 21.
Josh and Sarah Boudreau with the Floor Factory are proud sponsors of Night Football. At the Floor Factory, you will always be sure to find great service, great prices, and knowledge of all materials. And they deliver. They not only deliver their products, but they deliver top-notch customer service, the best prices, and they are always on point. From ceramic floors to bathroom tile to wood floors, stone, or vinyl, the Floor Factory has you covered. Contact Josh today at the Floor Factory, located on 3125 Collie Saloon Road in Lafayette, or call 337-534-8421.
All right, I think we're back.
We're back.
There we go. 56-21, 1:35 remaining in the ball game. That'll be your final score. The Knights will, well, they're trying to get this onside kick, I guess. And they do.
Right there.
Good return.
Is that Calvin again?
No, it's Jalen Noel.
Jalen, okay.
And so 1:13, the clock is continually running. I would assume that the Knights will just go into victory formation, not run a play.
Yeah, that's what I see. Calvin's way back.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks again for those of you that are still tuned in.
Hey, we're still 90. There's still almost 100 here.
Final score is going to be Knights 56 and your Vikings 21. And once again, Knights will be at home Thursday night. Get there early. I'm telling you, get there early next Thursday night. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Night Vision TV, home of your Lafayette Christian Academy Knights. Jay Miller, Deonde Lassard, we're going to sign off tonight. Thank you for the assistance of Jacob Broussard and Hayden Lassard on stats. Good night, everybody, from Viking Field. Final score, Knights 56, Vikings 21. We'll see you Thursday night at Night.
Is for finishers. It's why we hold up 4 fingers after 3 quarters. It's why we fight for 1 yard after 99. It's why we hit the wall and smash right through the line. It's why we get up when we stumble. Finishing is painful, but pain is useful. It tears us down only to make us stronger. Champions process pain. They catalyze it. They let it simmer until it comes to a boil. We've got unfinished business. We've got a debt to collect. We've got a score to settle. And there's only one way to settle it. You take the last yard. You play through the last whistle.